So, basically my whole entire life, aside from elementary school, I've never had friends. In elementary school, I had a few friends, but after that, I literally never had friends. I've never had a group of friends that I hung out with consistently. I don't have friends that I call or text or hang out with. I have acquaintances that I see, at school and work and now in college, but I do not have any friends. And when I say this, or when I have had to say this, people usually laugh, and I think it's either A, because they think it's a funny joke that I've made, or B, they're uncomfortable by the thought of that. Saying that you don't have friends has become a joke. It's like the butt of the joke. Oh, I don't have friends. I'm such a loser. I don't need... But when I say I don't have friends, I mean I genuinely do not have one single friend that I can call up and hang out with and just do friend things with. Like, I don't have friends. I've never had friends. Now that we get that out of the way, I don't appreciate the stigma around not having friends, I feel like, well, first of all, we're taught to be social. We live in a society that rewards extroverts. It rewards people who are extremely social and outgoing, and I am none of those things. I am extremely introverted. And growing up, I thought there was actually something wrong with me. I felt bad about myself because I didn't understand why I couldn't go socialize like everyone else did, because I just had this feeling of absolute drain and exhaustion anytime that I tried, and I just didn't understand why that happened to me. But over the years, and especially within the past 2 years or so, I've really come to understand why I am this way. And I think it's important, if you don't have any friends, to understand why you are the way you are. Me, I am not shy. I don't have social anxiety. I don't have any sort of fear of people or talking to people. I am just very, very, very introverted, and I find peace in being alone. It's when I feel the most energized and the most like myself, and I need to be alone in order to function properly. And even going out for a night can just exhaust the absolute shit out of me, and I've learned that there's nothing wrong with me, and that this is truly just the way that I am. And I'm at a point where I'm able to embrace that now, and I love being alone more than anything. So try your best to figure out why that is the case. Because there's a difference between not having friends and, keeping it that way because you're happiest, and not having friends because of something like social anxiety or, just general fears. It can be unhealthy, but it doesn't have to be. And in my case, it's definitely not unhealthy. But yeah, I think that not having friends needs to be normalized. If you don't have any friends like me, don't feel bad. It's easier said than done, but there's truly nothing wrong with it. Again, we do live in a society that rewards people for their extroversion, and these dudes just absolutely blasting their music through the gym parking lot. I'm sorry, but I got off track. Alright, basically, if you don't have friends, take it from me, I have literally not had friends practically my entire 19 years of living, for the most part. And I am introverted. I know myself very well, and I am happy, and you don't need friends to be happy. If that is something that makes you happy, if you find joy and you gain energy from those social interactions and parties and small talk and just gathering together with people, like, you do it, do you. But this video is just for people who don't have any friends, because I wish I had someone to tell me when I was younger, hey, there is literally nothing wrong with you. You are just not an extrovert, and you enjoy being alone. Like, it was so hard for me to look around and just see everyone else having friends, you know, at school, all that. And then me being the kid alone thinking, wow, no one likes me, there's something wrong with me, blah, blah, blah. But I was super young. I mean, what do you expect? But now that I know myself much better, I know that there is certainly nothing wrong with me, and there is nothing wrong with you either. You are perfect the way you are. And if it is something deeper, I guess, if it is like social anxiety, or you have fears of being rejected, or, you know, if you want friends and don't have them, those are always things that you can find support for and work on and change and get better. But if you don't have friends and you're okay with it, you are not alone, and I just want to remind you that there's nothing wrong with you. Be you. And, you know, I would say that all of us with no friends could, like, come be friends, but I think I'm good, you know what I mean? I think I'm chilling. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Just a rant about being a friendless human. Yeah, I like to stay busy, and I like to work on myself, and I really, really, really enjoy quiet, just peace, silence, and that's what makes me happy. So yeah, don't worry about it.